Does this sound familiar? Your paycheck hits your account and almost immediately it's gone. Bills, loan payments, and endless expenses swallow it up until there's practically nothing left for you or your future. You're working harder than ever, yet it feels like you're just running in place, stuck in a cycle of debt you can't seem to escape. That feeling isn't just stress. It's a form of financial anxiety that millions of people are living with right now. It's a constant pressure that clouds your future and makes real financial freedom feel out of reach. But what if there was a single number that could tell you exactly how much financial danger you're in? A simple ratio that can reveal whether you're on the path to freedom or headed straight into financial quicksand. That number exists. It's called the 40% rule. And once you understand how it works, it becomes the first step toward breaking free from debt and building a secure, stable future. The 40% rule is brutally simple. It says that your total monthly debt payments should never exceed 40% of your gross monthly income VHS, your income before taxes and deductions. But let's be clear, this is not a target. It's a red line. Crossing it means you're in the danger zone. For decades, financial experts have recommended something known as the 28 to 36 rule, which suggests that no more than 28% of your income should go toward housing costs and no more than 36% toward total debt. The 40% figure comes from lenders. It's the upper limit they're often willing to approve. But remember, their goal is to protect their risk, not yours. Staying under that number protects your future. When your debts exceed 40% of your income, you lose financial flexibility. One unexpected expense, a medical bill, a car repair, a layoff, can send your finances spiraling. You become over-leveraged and trapped in a cycle where every dollar you earn is already spoken for. The 40% rule isn't meant to restrict you. It's a guardrail designed to keep you from driving off a financial cliff. Understanding and applying this rule has never been more critical than it is today. We're living through one of the most expensive periods in modern history. Housing costs have skyrocketed. Many areas have seen home prices jump more than 60% in just 6 years. Median home prices are now roughly 6 times the median household income, making it nearly impossible for many people to buy without stretching themselves thin. Even renters aren't safe. Across the country, there's a shortage of over 7 million affordable rental homes, forcing people to spend half or more of their income just to keep a roof over their heads. We've normalized being house poor, for many. The mortgage or rent alone consumes 40% of income before considering other debts, let alone savings. It's no surprise that nearly 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing. When your total debts push you past that 40% threshold, you lose your ability to save, invest, or prepare for the future. One financial setback can wipe out years of progress. The 40% rule gives you a clear, measurable way to assess where you stand and take back control. Here's how to apply it. First, calculate your 40% limit. Take your gross monthly income, the amount before taxes, and multiply it by 0.40. That's your debt ceiling. It's the maximum total debt payment you should ever have in a month. Next, list every single monthly debt payment you make. Include your mortgage or rent, car payments, student loans, credit card minimums, and any other loan or installment payments. Don't include utilities, groceries, or subscriptions. Not debt. Add up the total. Now compare that number to your 40% ceiling. If your total debt payments fall below the line, you're in a safe zone. Your goal should be to push it even lower to free up cash for saving and investing. If your debt payments exceed 40%, don't panic. You're not alone, and this isn't the end of your financial story. It's just the diagnosis. Now that you know where you stand, you can make a plan to fix it. If you're over the 40% line, your first move is to stop adding new debt. No new loans, no new credit cards, and no unnecessary financing. Then start paying down what you owe. There are 2 proven methods for this: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. The snowball focuses on paying off your smallest debts first to build momentum, while the avalanche targets your highest interest debts to save the most money over time. Either method works the best. One is the one you'll stick to. If your debts are scattered across multiple high-interest accounts, consider consolidation. A single loan with a lower interest rate can simplify your payments and potentially lower your monthly total. But be careful. Consolidation only works if you commit to not adding new debt afterward. Finally, take a hard look at your bigger financial picture. If your numbers are way above the 40% threshold, small adjustments may not be enough. You might need to make more drastic changes, such as increasing your income through a side hustle or career move, or reducing your largest expenses, usually housing or transportation. If your rent or mortgage alone eats up 45% of your income, no budget trick can fix that. The math simply won't work in your favor. Now, imagine what life would feel like once you get below that line. Picture waking up without that constant knot of anxiety in your stomach. Picture checking your bank account and seeing money left over after the bills are paid. Picture knowing that a surprise expense is an inconvenience, not a crisis. That's what happens when you take control of your DT. Stop letting lenders dictate your life, and you start deciding where your money goes. This isn't about being rich. It's about being secure. Debt steals your choices. It can trap you in a job you hate, limit where you live, and delay every dream you have. Getting below that 40% mark gives you back your freedom. Now I can already hear the skeptics. I live in an expensive city. There's no way I can keep my housing costs under control. And you're right. For many, the math has become brutal. Housing affordability has reached crisis levels. But the 40% rule isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. If your housing alone puts you over the line, that's your financial reality telling you something needs to change. It might mean getting creative, finding roommates, relocating, or aggressively finding ways to earn more. Another common objection is, my income is too low for this to matter. I'd argue that's exactly when this rule matters most. When your margins are tight, every dollar counts even more. A debt-to-income ratio of 50% or 60% when you're earning modestly is a 5-alarm fire. The 40% rule forces you to protect yourself and focus on the root cause, which may not just be spending, it might be an income issue. So here's my challenge to you. Take 5 minutes right now and calculate your number. Don't just think about it tactually, do it. Then drop a comment and tell me, are you over or under 40%? There's no judgment here. This is a community of people learning how to build real, lasting financial freedom. The 40% rule isn't just a financial guideline, it's a mirror. It shows you where you stand and what needs to change. Once you know your number, you can take control of your money instead of letting it control you. The path to financial peace starts with awareness, and it starts today. If you found this valuable and you're ready to keep learning how to take control of your finances, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. On this channel, we make money simple, strategic, and sustainable so you can build not just wealth, but freedom.